Hey guys, it's Daniel, host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back with another Walking Dead video. This one is going to be for The Walking Dead Season 8. This one is going to be a special video, at least for me, and that is for what would I do if I was writing The Walking Dead Season 8, second half. What would I do, and what would I, what would I really do for the story? How would I make All Out War end? And how would I, end the season and everything like that? That's what this is going to be talking about. So, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody on this channel for subscribing. So, I want to thank everybody. I'm getting close to 250 subscribers, so maybe I'll do like a special Q&A or something once I get to 250. So, I really, really appreciate it, guys. I really, really, really appreciate the support. So, let's get into this discussion topic. So, what would I do if I was writing The Walking Dead Season 8? Now, obviously, I think the first thing I would rule out, and I'm pretty sure you guys would actually probably love it if I was making this, because, for one main reason, I would not kill off Carl. I would keep him alive. I would keep him alive, and I would actually have Carl kill Simon. I've always thought that Carl killing Simon would have been a cool idea. Simon always flicking his hat and always, I would honestly have Carl kill Simon at some point in time in the second half. So would I have Carl die? No, I really wouldn't. So obviously my direction is going to be very different from what's actually going to happen, because Carl dying is a big part of it. Now, not saying though that I wouldn't kill anybody. I honestly, if I had to kill one character from the second, for the second half of the season to say that we got a lot of deaths, I would either go with I would probably honestly kill somebody like Tobin. I think he would be a good character to kill off. Maybe Scott as well. I'm trying to think of others, but I really, at this point, I'm like, what you have to have, if you're not going to kill off Carl, you need to have a big character death. So I would probably kill somebody like a B-lister. I would probably either kill Rosita. That would be a pretty big one. That's probably what I would go with, actually, because Rosita is a character that's been around for a while, and honestly, what would you guys rather? Carl survive, or and Rosita getting killed, or Carl dying and Rosita surviving? I would actually do, that's what I would replace it. I would replace, with maybe a shocking scene where all of a sudden Rosita gets killed or something. That would be pretty crazy in the mid-season premiere, So, really though, when it comes to this, I really wouldn't change too much when it comes to the situation with Ezekiel and Carol and Morgan. I would have exactly what we're going to see based off the trailers, where they come and save Ezekiel. I love that. I keep that. Don't get rid of that. However, in the middle, so now we're like in the middle, like episode 11, 12, so around this point in time is when I would have an episode where there's, maybe a group of saviors, and it's like throughout the half season, you have these mini skirmishes, And also, I would also keep the Rick and Negan part from the promo where he's like, this is where you die. I want to see that. I would keep that as well. Now, really, honestly, I would honestly have either Heath or I would have Sherry come back. One of the two. Out of the two, I would actually have Sherry come back. And I'll tell you why. Because Heath, honestly, would be a great character to return in Season 8. But Sherry, because Dwight is on their side, that would be really cool to see. Because, let's say Dwight, and there's a description for episode 15 where it says that Daryl and Rosita find an old friend. Really there's no old friend that they would know aside from Heath or, Sherry, because they've heard about Sherry. I would like to see Sherry come back and help out with the final battle against the Saviors. And when Rick doesn't kill Negan, which I wouldn't have Rick kill Negan either, I'd end it just like the comic version. If Rick doesn't kill Negan, I would like Sherry there to say to Rick, you did the right thing. Even though he was, it's Negan, you did the right thing, and I'd like to see Sherry and Rick have that kind of conversation where she's like, you did the right thing. Yeah, it's Negan, but you did the right thing not doing that. So I would have her come back into the story, and then maybe at the end you could have some kind of happy reunion where her and Dwight are together again. That would be pretty cool at the end of the season. So that's how I would do it. Now, for the end of the season, now, I know a lot of people really would like to see a Whisper tie-in to move into Season 9. I personally would actually prefer seeing Magna. I would love seeing a little sneak peek or something, like a bonus scene of Magna's group. That would be pretty cool because that would get us set up for Season 9 with the new beginning. So that's definitely something. Now, would I include the Whispers in Season 8? This is a big question. Would I include the Whispers in The Walking Dead Season 8? And my answer to that is yes, I would. Now, I wouldn't do it where you know they're there, you know? I would, but I wouldn't. And I'll describe it more, obvious, okay? So, at the end of the season, I would show, and I know this is probably crazy, but I would show a sequence of Jesus, okay? From the comics, he's getting off his horse, he's in his kingdom outfit, and it's like, whoa, Jesus looks different, you know? And this would be the ending, where after all the stuff in the finale where Rick doesn't kill Negan in the final battle, then you see Jesus, he gets off his horse, and there's some walkers, he starts killing walkers, right? And then maybe he stops, and then he sees that there's tons of others coming. He has to hide. He's kind of kneeling like this, and it's that comic book cover from The Walking Dead issue 130 where they're underneath like this like mountain, and then Jesus hears voices, and you see a close-up shot of Jesus where you see his eyes, and he's like freaking out, and that's how I'd end the season. Because then that would move into Season 9, and you'd be like, oh my god, talking zombies. And you'd have to wait till Season 9 to see if they're actually talking zombies. Especially if you don't read the comics, that would be freaky. So that's how I would do it. I just think that would be awesome, Jesus in his riot gear and, his kingdom gear. Hides, right, and there's the walkers, and it kind of, they make it look like the cover of 130, and then he hears voices, and he, like, freaks out. Maybe they have, like, some kind of, like whoa, like, kind of moment, and then that's when it goes black and it ends. So, oh, man, you gotta admit, that would be pretty cool. Now, again, though, there's other things, like, I think Rick not killing Negan, that's gotta be on there, because I want Negan to survive. Carl not being killed off. Maybe you could kill off somebody like Rosita, I think. Rosita, honestly, yeah, she's had a decent amount of time. I wouldn't be too sad if they killed off Rosita at this time. And then maybe if they want to push in one more, they could do like Tobin, Scott, a couple other red shirts. They could do Simon, those kind of things. That's what I do. So that's something right there. However, not saying I hate Rosita, I just think that would be a perfect death to have in All Out War. But they're going with Carl, and I think that's probably enough. So, anyway, guys, make sure to write your comments below. Do you like my idea for how I'd make Season 8? I also would have the Junkyard. I would have them all get killed by Simon, which it looks like we might have that in the actual season. I would keep that, to be honest. So, there's a lot of stuff, guys. There's a lot of stuff. I can't wait for The Walking Dead to return also. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm also going to be doing a video later on talking about Maggie Lauren Cohan and her maybe not, we don't know yet, maybe not signing for The Walking Dead Season 9. So I'm going to do a video on that as well. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.